Good afternoon. Welcome to another sticker draw of Select Shooting Supplies. In the studio today, myself, I've got Ryan, and I've also got Dave Root from the Canadian Historical Arms Museum. We've got two draws to do today. We're going to be doing the Kriss Vector first, and then we're going to move on to the M1917A1 that we did as a fundraiser for the museum. So Ryan, Kriss Vector.
Well, nice little plinking gun. We've done one of these before, chambered 22, so it's a little bit cheaper to plink than others. And of course, in the same type of format that the other Kriss Vectors are. So fun little rifle.
Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to switch over to the computer screen and get my little picture in there. And as usual, we'll be using random.org to do the draw. I'll be doing a refresh on that prior to doing it. But let's just go over to the sheet of the entries. So 50 stickers on this one. I'll just scroll through so that people can see. As usual, if you requested a specific number and it was available, we gave it to you. Otherwise, we randomly put the orders onto the sheet. So there is the 50 entries. We will now go over to random.org. We'll hit refresh on that. And number 1 and 50. Let's hit generate and see who the lucky winner is. Number 29. Okay, so number 29 on that one is Harold Newman. Congratulations, Harold. We'll be in touch with you to verify your PAL and make arrangements to get that in your hands. So Ryan, the second draw for today.
Well, the second draw is for the Canadian Historical Arms Museum, a fundraiser for them. It is a deactivated Browning bar, of course, because we can't own those anymore. And nice historical piece for somebody to throw on their coffee table in a militaria themed room, if your wife would let you have one of those, or just a neat piece to have overall.
Okay, I'm going to bring Dave on now. So welcome, Dave. Thanks for joining us. So Dave's the treasurer for the Canadian Historical Arms Museum, and tell us a little bit about CHAM.
Yeah. So at CHAM, our real focus is collecting and preserving historically relevant firearms. So we really want to have these so that for future generations, we can share what they are, how they worked, and make sure it doesn't all get destroyed.
Okay. Well, on that note, I'll bring the screen back up again with the draw. So we will come back and refresh random.org. But in the meantime, this one's a little bit of a bigger sheet, 250 stickers sold on this one. So I'm just going to scroll down here, and same as the last one. If you requested a specific number, we did our best to give it to you. Otherwise, they're on there randomly. We'll just scroll through to the bottom here. And then move our way back up to the top. Yeah, a few pages on this one. It's a big one. There we go, down to 250. Okay, I'll just work my way back to the top and do that a little bit faster. And get back to number 1. Let's go to random.org. Let's refresh that. So we got a fresh session. Number 1, number 250, and generate. Number 51. Okay, let's see who has number 51. Stephen Pardy. Congratulations, Stephen. You'll be the proud owner of deactivated Browning M1917A1. So I'm going to switch back over to Dave, and I've got a check here to give you as a donation from this for the museum of $4,375. So I'm going to hand that across the table, and maybe you could explain to those watching what the museum plans to do with these funds.
Perfect. So our current fundraiser is actually for a second display. We have one display here at Select Shooting so that people can see what we have, and we want a second one. So this check gets 67% of the way towards our goal. So thank you for everybody who bought a sticker. And
yep.
Look forward to getting this new display.
Yeah, and just to explain why these displays are as expensive as they are, with the nature, not everything we display is restricted or prohibited, but a lot of what we do is. So to have a translucent vault, so to speak, they're fairly expensive items, but those that have been in and seen the displays in store will see what has been put on here in the past. And there's also some new themes coming up. So as we move forward and think about what to do in the future, We're going to be doing some TV and movie themed displays. So, as an example, maybe the Guns of Die Hard or Platoon or something like that. So we're going to change it up a little bit as we move through this year. Well, thanks, Dave, for coming in. Thanks, everybody, for your support and taking part in these draws. It was great to do one that supported the museum. And on that note, we will sign off. So thank you very much.